Welcome back. Thank you for staying with the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Going to the wrong apartment at the South Side Flats was a common experience for residents, particularly those who lived on Amber Geiger's and Botham Jean's floors. That's according to an investigator who testified Wednesday in Geiger's murder trial. Ranger David Armstrong said that even he had trouble determining which floor he was on while investigating the fired Dallas police officer's shooting of Jean, her 26-year-old neighbor. Geiger, 31, was off duty but still in her police uniform the night of the 6th of September 2018 when she fatally shot Jean, an accountant, at the Southside Flats apartment complex near downtown Dallas. She has said she went to the wrong floor and mistook Jean for a burglar after believing she was in her own apartment. The defense has called the shooting an awful and tragic but innocent mistake, while prosecutors have questioned how Geiger missed many visual cues, such as Jean's red doormat, that indicated she was at the wrong apartment. On Tuesday, people who lived in the apartment building testified to hearing gunshots but never heard Geiger give any verbal commands to Botham Jean before shooting. Jean's neighbor across the hall, Joshua Brown, said he heard two people met by surprise but could not fully make out what was said before hearing two gunshots. Brown met Jean in person for the first time earlier in the day before Jean would be killed. Brown said he remembered hearing Jean singing gospel music every morning. Upon recalling those memories, Brown became overwhelmed with emotion, which caused the court to recess while he composed himself. In other news, outspoken Catherine Seelys questions the validity of a statement made by the attaché to the Prime Minister, Norbert Williams, with regards to the establishment of a national sex offenders registry. Seelys says whilst a registry is more than necessary, she doubts one will be created anytime soon. Rochelle Gonzalez tells us more.
On Monday, the 23rd of September 2019, Norbert Williams, who is the attaché to Prime Minister Alan Chastanet, spoke exclusively to Hot 7 News, revealing that St. Lucia will soon be following in the footsteps of Trinidad and Tobago by establishing a national sex offenders registry. Williams, who is also the founder of Speak Out St. Lucia, said the notion has the unanimous support of the cabinet. However, President of Raise Your Voice St. Lucia, Catherine Seelys, is not buying it. Seelys questioned the credibility of Williams and his statement, saying something of this nature would surely be public knowledge.
A national sex offenders registry for St. Lucia,
yes.
But nobody is speaking about a sex offenders registry. Is one being done?
I've been told by the attaché to the Prime Minister that one is being done as we speak.
The attaché to the Prime Minister have a rich history of telling lies. How can you do a sex offenders registry in secret? Who is working on it? What is being done? How is it being done? So who is doing it? I don't know. I have no information, so I don't know. You have to re-verify that truth with Norbert. His habit of telling lies.
Williams aside, Seelys said she would love nothing more than to see such legislation being passed in St. Lucia, as it is long overdue. However, she said she is not planning on holding her breath in anticipation of such happening anytime soon.
St. Lucia does need a sex offenders registry. The volume of sexual abuse of children and sexual assault on adults, I mean, it's out of control. And we do need a sex offenders registry. What we don't need is people telling lies that it's being done. And when it's not being done, it cannot be done in secret. If it's being done, we would know.
On the 13th of September 2019, the government of Trinidad and Tobago passed the Sexual Offences Amendment Bill 2019, which outlines for the provision of a national sexual offender register for offenders over 18. However, the names on this list would only be made available to the public via a court order. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
On site at the Owen King EU Hospital on the first official day of free services being offered to St. Lucians, Rochelle Gonzalez spoke to a number of people who were fortunate enough to receive treatment. Here they are, expressing their gratitude.
Right here at the OK EU Hospital on Wednesday, the 25th of September 2019, signaled the first day of free medical treatment being offered by the U.S. Naval Medical Ship. St. Lucians showed up in the hundreds as early as 1 a.m. to receive medical treatment. And although the numbers of patients seen were limited, those who did receive treatment were more than thankful.
Oh, I'm so thankful. I think that's the best that can happen to St. Lucians, and St. Lucians should take advantage of that 100%. Because I don't think there's anything they can get better than that. I myself, I grab it with both hands. I'm so thankful that I have the opportunity. I want to do my eyes, I want to do my teeth, and the medical for my body. But today I'm doing medical. Tomorrow I'll come back for dental.
I think it's a good thing for people that can't afford it. It's good. Yeah, you get your vision check, teeth cleaned, everything. And they're really great people, I find.
Should they come more often?
Yeah, they should.
Very good.
And what do you do? Like, do you have any words to say to the government or the people in charge on the ship?
Well, they're doing a good job and they should keep on doing it. So I hope they will come back again.
After you've been seen, how do you feel about this whole initiative?
Well, it's actually quite worthwhile. For those who are saying all the controversy and everything, I didn't even get any injections of the sort. They checked me out for what I needed to be checked out for, and I feel the same, but I got diagnosed. I already knew what it was. I just got the proper medication for it. Keep doing a good job. Thanks for the care. St. Lucia does need it in this time of crisis with our health care, and go out there and do their best.
Judging from the number of patients still waiting to be seen and the number of vehicles still waiting in line, it would seem that the USNS team have a busy day ahead of them. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
After an embarrassing loss to the Barbados Tridents, the St. Lucia Zouks set out to prove a point on Tuesday night. Zouks fans are praising a recent trip by the team to the Sulphur Springs as one which instilled pride and pleasure to represent St. Lucia and solidified the win for the team. Solange Alfred tells us more.
The magic associated with the mud baths in Sulphur City, Soufriere, is believed to have done the trick for the St. Lucia Zouks, who pulled off an impressive victory against the St. Kitts Patriots. Following a visit to the island's iconic Sulphur Springs, the struggling Zouks hoisted themselves from the bottom of the barrel to jump into the 4th spot on the CPL table. Can the team's massive improvement be attributed to their Sulphur scrub down? A longtime fan of the St. Lucia Zouks, Claudia Sidney, says the magic was always in the players.
No. The Zouks don't have to go to Soufriere. I just go to Soufriere. I just go to the waterfall and bathe. I just go everywhere to the waterfall. I just go in the Diamond Falls, go everywhere. The guys just have to just put their heads together and bat properly, feel properly, take their catches properly. Tonight, hoping Sammy will pull it off again like last night. Don't because you win that game and you're going to let go. No. You have to take the bull by the horn and we have to continue winning to balance our games in St. Lucia, and then we'll take it from there.
Sidney offered skipper Darren Sammy some sound advice for his continued leadership of the Zouks franchise.
But the leadership is okay, but Darren have to give me the leadership of the 2020. You have to remember the 2020 World Cup. He won. So you have to remember and sit down and remember how he won it. The guys he had, the match, he had his troops very good. So I backing him on to win tonight and Friday, please God.
Additionally, Sidney highlighted what he is of the opinion is a fundamental flaw in the batting style of the Zouks. He stated a more paced approach by the opening batsmen would fare well for the team.
The first 4 batsmen have to take their time to bat. What was last night? The Manders come and bowl, the spinner come and bowl, and Fletcher faced 2 balls, 3 balls, and then the 4th ball he come down, he go down on the man to hit him where you have to him. Fletcher have to take his time. For the Zouks to win tonight, to beat Ghana, Zouks have to bat him. Cornwall is a man, he give you 2 sixes in an over thing, he continue to give you. Cornwall have to knock the ball around. Knock the ball around. The power plays, when he reach at number 6, the power play finish. Cornwall have to stay there at least when about 8 or 9 overs, and then he could open his hands.
St. Lucia Zouks will take on Guyana Amazon Warriors on Wednesday, 25th September from 6 p.m. at the Darren Sammy Cricket Grounds. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
Wow, let's hear it for Sulphur Magic. Usain Bolt has his yams, St. Lucia has its Sulphur Springs. This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more news coming up after the break.